Hello, hello, hello. How are you guys doing today? Okay, I said I was gonna do this video, and I'm doing this video because I think somebody out there will care or cares as much. Just one person. I don't care if this video only reaches one person. I think one person out there will care as much as I do about this. So let's get into it. I said I was going to do this the other day when I was showing my haul, and I said that I had bought a new fan at the grocery store. I don't even know. I've looked for fans, travel fans online. I have looked for fans everywhere. And I just happened to stumble across it in the summer section at the grocery store. I can't believe it. So let me give you a little background history. Okay. I sleep with a fan every single night. My husband and I sleep with a fan every single night. The fan that's sitting right over there is I'm looking at it, it's a Lasco fan. It is this huge metal industrial fan, and it has to be very, very heavy. It's not just about the sound to me. I also love just the feeling of it on my face. I love to turn towards a fan. I love to have one leg out. I have slept with a fan forever. It goes all the way back to two things in my childhood. One was I used to stay with my dad's sister, my aunt and uncle, on a farm in Fort Wayne, Indiana. And they didn't have centralized air on the farm. And so it was very, very hot. And so at night, they would have, in the bedroom that I slept in, which was my cousin's bedroom, they would have a fan in the window, and then they would also have a box fan on the floor. And so I, from then on, I started sleeping with a fan. Around the same time, my cousin Caroline, her dad, would take a nap. Whenever we were over at their house at like 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon, he's one of the reasons why I'm a big nap taker today. He would take a nap, and he would always, I could hear he would turn on the fan. He always slept with a fan. And so ever since then, I have always slept with a fan. I mean, growing up as a kid, I always had a box fan. I mean, if it was February and there was 2 feet of snow outside and it was blizzard conditions, I was sleeping inside with a fan, always, aimed right on my face. I've always slept with a fan. I can't not sleep with a fan at night. Years ago, we went to French Lick, Indiana for my aunt and uncles. This was before they passed away. I think I actually filmed this for one of my channels. We went there for their anniversary, their wedding anniversary. They took all of us down there, and I had forgotten to bring a fan, and we got to the room, and I was like, I don't have a fan. We were there for 2 nights, and so I think it was like the first night, or maybe it was I was taking a nap or something. Alex was like, go down and ask concierge if they have a fan. And here's the thing, okay? Some hotels do have fans. Other hotels don't have fans. I have found that, like, in Mexico, they never have a fan. In the Caribbean, they never have a fan at the hotel. In Miami, they never have a fan, and if they do, there's like a waiting list for the fan. So almost the hotter the temperature, the least the amount of fans that they have. So Alex was like, and I knew this, so he was like, just go down there and ask the concierge if they have any fans. And I was like, no, like, and I didn't want to. So he was like, well, they have apps that you can download, at least you'll at least hear it, right? So I can remember I downloaded these apps on my phone that were like fan apps where it sounds like a fan, but it just sounds like white noise. I was losing my mind. I could not sleep at all. And so I think it was the next day. I was like, I want to go to Walmart. Like, I want to go to Walmart or the grocery store or somewhere, and I want to buy another fan. Like, I have to because I can't sleep without a fan. And Alex was like, just go ask the concierge. And so I went to the concierge desk, and I said, do you guys, by any chance, I know this is kind of a strange question. Sometimes now I'll call ahead and ask to the hotel. But I said, so I don't have to bring one with me. But I said, do you guys by any chance have a fan? And he's like, oh yeah, we've got like 20 of them sitting back there. Brought me this wonderful fan. The other thing is that sometimes when they do have fans, like in Las Vegas, the last time we were there, they have like a tall, like oscillating fan that hardly put out any air. So I had both fans. I had the fan that I brought, and I also had the fan in the room, both set right next to each other, so I got the most amount of air on me. I have to sleep with a fan every night. I cannot sleep without a fan. So like here, when the electricity goes out, I can't sleep as well. But we'll get to that in just a second. So anyway, I have tried to find the perfect fan that puts out enough air. I have not found one that is just like max, like puts out tons of air, right? People have recommended to me travel fans through the years. Oh, you should get this travel fan. This one, like, you can extend it high. It's great. But most of them, they don't have much power to them. They don't put out much, they don't put out much wind, and I like a wind tunnel, like not just the brand, which I used to use, but I like a wind tunnel fan, you know what I mean? So the fan that I have been using, and I don't even know where I got this, you can see it's got like all dust on it, it's been like used. I packed this in my carry-on. It takes up, so you know how your carry-on, you open it, and so you got this side and this side. This takes up almost the entire 1/2 of a carry-on. I can get like another pair of shoes. I can get a pair of shoes and this on one side. So this is like my carry-on, always, okay? And I take it everywhere with me. So this fan is a polar wind fan. I don't even know where I got it, but I have had this one forever. And you can see it's not like super like thick or deep or anything like that. So I like this fan. Let me plug it in for you. And I want to show you that out of all the fans, I can't even tell you how many fans I have. I had to move the humidifier for this. I can't even tell you how many fans that I have. Oh, it's already on. Hold on. I can't tell you how many fans I have purchased to try new fans out to use, okay? So on this fan, you can see it has 3 settings. It has 0, 1, and 3, okay? So this is, and this fan actually goes pretty high. The only thing is like you can't lean it or anything. That's the only thing about this fan, all right? So it's down on the ground, it's down on the ground. Sometimes we'll put it on a chair so it kind of like hits us. But anyway, it has 3 settings on it. This is setting 1. Which I know for most people, that's a pretty good setting. I need it high. That's 2. And that's 3. Like that's good, right? But the problem is, as far as traveling, I almost have to always check a bag because it's too big. Well, people were recommending to me, I want to kind of actually test these out, so I'm going to leave that plugged in. People were recommending to me this travel fan. I actually think that I showed this in a video that I got. So I bought this travel fan. It was like, so this one I think was like $10 or $15, the blue one. This fan was like $70, something like that. And I bought it, and it's very cool. So it like closes up like this. But in all reality, it's really not a whole lot smaller or more, it's just a little bit smaller than this one, okay? As far as packing. So, but it is smaller. The thing I like about this is that it has this thing that you can like, you know, see, you can pull it up and all this kind of stuff. Does it have a plug in it? Okay, so this goes by a USB thing. I don't have it. So it has 3 settings as well. You guys, the setting, I don't know if it'll turn on, maybe, because sometimes it has a little bit of power. So the settings on this are so low, like you can hardly, if I have it right on me, I can hardly even feel it. The one thing is, it is powered up by a USB. What's the brand on this one? Does it even say? It doesn't say. It's powered up by a USB thing. So when the electricity goes out, I save this fan and keep it in the bathroom closet. I love that it like, I mean, it's very compact. I save this fan, and then if our electricity goes out, hold on a second. If our electricity goes out, I can charge it with, because we have these big powered battery packs now. So we had a time when like our electricity went out for like 3 days recently, and I did use this fan so I could fall asleep. Once I'm asleep, I don't think I need the fan, so I used this, and then when it died, like when I was half asleep because the battery went out, I was fine. But this travel fan, I think it sucks. I don't think it's great. I mean, the air is like, I mean, it's enough that I get the effect, but it's not enough to really do anything for me. So I was with my friend Tanya Jean at the grocery store the other night, and I was just looking up and down every aisle, and they started having their summer stuff out. So I found, oh, it's the same brand. Oh my God, I didn't even realize that. So I found this fan, I think it was $9.99 or $14.99 or something like that. And it is this polar wind fan, okay? And it has 2 settings on it, which kind of scared me. And it has a fused safety plug, and that's about it. I mean, it's not like there's not, it says stand fan table, selecting your fan. It has all the different kind of fans on here, okay? The thing is, it didn't have like, there was no plug-in at the grocery store for me to plug it in and test it. So I had to wait until I got home. And I was like, here it is, okay? You can see it's a lot smaller than this fan. I can get 2 pairs of shoes and all kinds of stuff in my cosmetics bag. See, it's like twice as small size as this, right? So it's good. And you can see it's not as thick as this other fan here. So this is like a great travel fan, okay? But I didn't know until I got home if this was going to work effectively or not. So I got home and I plugged it in the kitchen, and I was so excited because you can see it has these 2 things down here. One is low and one is high. So this is low. And this is high. Almost exactly the same. In fact, I think this one's a little bit clearer, and I like the sound of this one better. So I have found, I'm so excited to say, I have found a new travel fan, okay? The other thing about the travel fan is this, is that like, if we go somewhere and I end up buying stuff, I'm always like, I can leave the fan behind, so I don't want like a super expensive fan. Like this is like a $70 travel fan. But if I had to leave like a $10 fan behind, I wouldn't feel bad about it. Like to give me extra room, like if I bought a pair of shoes or something. So this is my new fan, my new travel fan. I'm so excited about it. Oh my God, this is my new fan. I'm so excited about it. So I wanted to share it with you guys. So here it is. This will be going on all of my future vacations with me. I can also put it, like the thing is, this is kind of big to have on the nightstand, but this one's small enough that I can have it like right on the nightstand and then it can like hit Alex and I both. So I'm really, he doesn't need it on his face. I need it on my face. So I can have it, you know, on me, on the face or anything like that. This is the new fan! I'm so excited! If you guys have any travel fan recommendations, let me know. But I'm telling you right now, I would highly recommend, I think it was $14.99 actually, the 6-inch Polar Wind personal fan. You can hear, I don't want to pull, I'll have this all like looped up. That's pretty loud, don't you think? I'm so excited about it. So anyway, let me know what you think in the comment section below. I love you guys, and I will see you tomorrow. Bye.